So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I am going to show you how you can create your own custom theme in Godot. So as you can see, this is the custom theme, and what we are going to do, we are going to create this custom theme that you can use in your games for buttons, for panel. You can see here checkboxes, bars, you can see. Okay, so as you have already seen the demo here, so let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to create a new folder and we will name this folder as custom theme. And after making this custom theme folder, I'm going to set the color to orange. And let's create a new resource here. And we will name this resource as theme. So let's select the theme here. And we will name this resource as UI theme. Okay. As you can see, if I open this UI theme by double clicking, you can see we got this default layout. So let me show you how the default layout looks like. And for that, let me create a simple scene. So we will just name it as the UI. And so what you need to do is you need to click on this control node and you need to go onto the theme section and you need to drag your TRES file and drop it here. So we need to change the theme here, right? So let's get started. So now what you need to do is let me add some basic things here. So first I'm going to add a panel here and you need to click on the parent node and let's set this as full, and you need to click on the panel and let's set this as full as it is, and let's add few things like button. Okay, so instead of adding button, what we need to add first, we need to add a vbox container, and let's add a button inside the vbox container. So we need to set this vbox container and do in the middle of the scene here. So let me just do this. You can see we got the vbox container and we got the button. So let me just add a simple click me here, and you can see we got this cute little button. You can also add multiple buttons here like 2 or 3, so you can actually see how your theme is going to impact everything, right? So how this theme will look like, let me show you. If the theme I have created, which I am gonna share in the description, that you can download also. So you can just go on to new.tres and I am just going to go here and let me just replace our theme with this file. So if I drop it here, okay, so let me see. Okay, sorry, UI.trs. So if I drop this here, you can see now the buttons look something like this. So and the panel has changed because that's how we are going to change the theme here, right? So now let me just drop the custom theme that we have created so we can go back to our default state. And now let's click on this vbox container and we need to separate the distance here. So we also need to add some separation between the buttons here, right? So we can do this by theme overrides and clicking on the constant. You just need to enable the separation. Now I'm going to give it like 20, so you can give it any separation you want, and after that you can see all the buttons are separated here, right? So now let's get started by customizing the button here. So what you need to do, you need to click on this plus icon and you need to select the button here. Let's click on the button, and these are the properties that you can change here. The first thing is color, then the next is some of the attributes. Then you can change the font size. This should be the icon, and this is the type of the button, like how does the button looks like. This is the thing here that you can modify here. That's it, guys. So let's get started by changing the font here. So I'm going to change the font here. So you can see this is the the icon. You can just need to click on that, and then you need to grab your font here. So I have this font, so let me just drag it here, and you can see we got some font here. You can also add bold one, but I want the regular, so I'm just going to use this one. And now let's go and click on here and we will change the size of the font. So I'm just making it 24. As you can also see that the here the font is also changing, so you can also view all your things here that you are going to modify in the theme section here, right? So let's get started. So first thing that we are going to change the normal thing here, so you just need to click on the normal, and I'm just going to select the style box flat, and let's click on this, and now we can customize whole style box flat here in the normal state of the button. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make everything black, and let's make it a little bit of less transparent. And now what we are going to do is you can also make them skew, like you can see the skew thing here. You can see you can also make it something like this if you want, but I am going to show you how you can make the fade style button here. Now what you need to do is you need to add the border width. Now you can see we got this border width, so I'm going to make it 128, 0 and 128, and you can see the border is here, like this is the border, right? And now what you need to do is you need to click on the border. You can change the color, so I'm going to make it transparent, and I'm going to make it black, so not that much transparent, something like this much transparent, and I'm going to make it blend, and let's make it more darker. Okay, you can see the fade style here, and let's make it more transparent, something like this. Yes, we just need to make it 0 here, and here you can see this looks pretty good, right? And now what we need to do is, in order to change the color on hovering, what you need to do, so you can see there is a property like hover here, so you just need to drag this style box flat. You can also save this one, by the way, so you can just go here and you can save it, so you can use it multiple places. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drag it. Okay, so first we need to click on the hover, and we just need to drag and drop here. Now instead, when you try to change this hover thing, what you need to do is you need to click on the make unique. Okay, so you don't modify both of the style boxes. When you modify one, you need to remember that. Okay, now you just need to click on the hover here, and we can change the color. So for example, if I hover, I want red color, so I'm going to choose the red here, something like this much red. So you can see if I hover, you can see the red color here. When I hover, I want the text to change to black. So in order to change that, what you need to do is you need to go on to the color, and you can see font hover color. You can just click on this, and we can just make it black. So if I hover on it, you can see we got this black. So we can also give some margins here, margins, and we will give them margin 16 4 16 4 here. And that's it, guys. You can see now the button are more longer, and you can see if I hover, it becomes more smaller, right? The height and width gets smaller. So you also need to do that in the hover section. So we can just go here in 16 4 16 4, and yeah, that's it. So you can see now the button is more longer, and you can see this looks pretty good, right? Now let's change the panel here. You just need to go here and search for panel and select the panel. Now for now, let's make it a style box flat here, and let's click on this, and again I'm going to make it black, and let's make it the corner detail to 1, and here, so 128 128 from the top and bottom. You can also make it like 64, so depends on you how you want it to look like. And now what we are going to do is we are going to make it something like this, basically just pure 0 alpha. And what we are going to do, we are going to blend it, and you can see this looks pretty good. So you can see now we got a pretty cool panel here. So yeah, and now what you can do is you can also change these things too, as well as like the sliders here. So in order to add some properties here, we can add slider. So you can just select any slider you want, and now what we are going to do the same thing here. So first thing that I am going to change, so let me just add a slider here. So add slider, and you can see we got this cute little slider, and let me set the value to 50. And right now you can see there is no background here, so we can also add here the grabber area highlight, the slider, everything. And we can also change the tick offset, we can change the font here. And the most important thing is, you can see this is the circle that you can also change here. So let me show you how you can change. So I have this texture which is called as grabber.png. So I'm just going to click on this icon and I'm just going to drop it. And you can see we got this cute little square grabber. And you can also change the grabber area. So I'm going to make it white, like this. You can see we got this, and the grabber area highlight. So for when I highlight, I want it to show red. Okay, you can also preview it here. You can see. So for the highlight, let's make it white. Let's make it white, right? And grabber area should be now. So grabber area highlight, what I want is style box flat. I want to make it white. So basically grabber area highlight, what it does, if you hover on it, it will show you the white color, right? So that's the grabber area highlight. So if I want the default grabber area to red, then I can just set this to this, right? It's red. And you can see if I move it here, you can see it looks pretty good. And the slider that you can also change here, so I'm going to make it flat. You can again set the same thing that I have told you. So you can just go here 120A, which is the left and right border, and we are going to give it the pure alpha, and we are going to make it something like this, and that's it. And there's one more thing that we need to do here is expand margins. So if you don't expand margins, you will not be able to see any of these. So make sure you expand it. You can see the area here. So how you can expand it? So I'm just making it 4 and 4 from the top and bottom, and I am going to make everything else 0. And let's make the border to pure alpha to black. And now you can see we got this cute little fade slider here. So if I show you here in the preview section, you can see something like this, right? So you can also add that. It's depend upon you how you want your slider to look. And you can see we got the text here. You can change the center grabber, tick offset, grabber offset. So that's it, guys. By the way, this theme is available on the link in the description, so you can also download this TRS file from that. Thanks for watching.